Hello my dear children. In the continuations of my dictations of the various types of the words under various types of the headings, today my special heading is the words of a professionals. That means what we particularly call a person who is a professional in something or the other. So in the continuations of my process of the teaching today, I am simply going to introduce you to another amazing world of the words, and today I am entitled to give you some broad information or the comprehensive information about those words of a professions or those words which are directly or related to the persons simply doing something or the other. Suppose a particular person who is expert, or a particular person who is expert, expert in diets. Diets means in balanced food. He is called a dietitian. dietitian. A person who just prescribes the doses or the amount, or who is expert in giving proper instructions on how much food should be consumed, what type of food should be consumed, or what type of diet should be consumed by certain persons. That particular person is called a dietitian. Another particular person, a particular person who is the caretaker of a public building. Who is the caretaker of a public building? Public building. What is the name of that particular person? That particular person is called custodian. Custodian means the caretaker of a public building, or one who takes care of public building, or who is in charge of taking all sorts of cares of a public building. That particular person is called the custodian. Custodian is another also term. There is a particular noun. Remember, if you say the police are the custodians of a public health and property. So custodian comes from the word custody, and custody means jail. Custody means prison. If a particular jailer is in charge of a prison or cell or jail, even that particular jailer or the police inspector is also called custodian. But remember that this word is exclusively used as the caretaker of a public building. He is called custodian. Another one who works in a mine or in a coal mine. One who works in a coal mine, you can call him, that particular person, as a miner. But remember that miner is a restrictive word. It is used only in some restrictive cases. Simply a particular person who works in a coal mine, he is called collier. C-O-L-L-I-E-R, because collier is the word coming from coal. So the collier is the word who works in a coal mine. Another number one very interesting word, one who is in charge of. Word we in charge of a museum or art gallery. One in charge of a museum or art gallery, or most delightfully speaking, he is also put in the charge of designing the cricket play field. One who designs the pitches or the cricket field, such person is called curator. C-U-R-A-T-O-R. So curator is a person, one who prepares or designs the cricket field or the football field or the hockey field or the kabaddi field. Even curator is a person who has already been given the charge of maintenance or making proper maintenance of a museum or an art gallery. That particular person is called the curator. So works on a coal mine is called the collier. One who is the caretaker of a public building is called the custodian. A particular person who is expert in diets is called the dietitian. Then we have to proceed unto our single word of the number 5. So we have to jump up to number 5. One who sells various things or miscellaneous things. Various things or miscellaneous things moving from place to place. Moving from place to place. That means he has a particular place or the specific place to deal in his commodities, to deal in his wares, to deal in his goods. He simply moves from place to place, seats himself from place to place to sell his things. That particular person is called hawker. H-A-W-K-E-R. If I say my uncle is a street hawker, if I say my uncle is a newspaper hawker, that means he moves from place to place by selling various newspapers or the papers. So that is called a hawker. Hawker is the person. You can also call another word is there, that is called a peddler. So peddler is not a fixed or it is not a static like a particular person. He simply moves from place to place to sell his things. That person is called hawker or the peddler. Number 5, a particular person who travels in space or travels to space, he is called astronaut. A-S-T-R-O-N-A-U-T. Astronaut is a particular person who travels in space or travels to space. Another particular person, one who shades types in a printing press. In a printing press. One who shades types in a printing press. He is called compositor. C-O-M-P-O-S-I-T-O-R. So compositor is a noun. Compositor is a person who shades types in a printing press. Number 3, V-I, V-2-I, then number V-3-I. A particular person who makes eyeglasses.